Alrighty, welcome to my red graphic novels cubby. So are they all red? No. Are they all graphic novels? No. So is it still the red graphic novel shelf? Yes. In my heart it is, and in yours it should be too. Vote for the red graphics novel shelf. So first off, we've got Lord of the Rings, not a graphic novel. I have read it though. Then I have 13 Suspicious Incidents by Lemony Snicket. An Age of License by Lucy Nicely. I really loved this book. I thought it was just really heartfelt and really interesting. I'd never read a memoir that was told through graphics before. So yeah. The Cute Girl Network, which was sent to me by First Second, and I haven't read this one. I started it and I was liking it, but I haven't finished it yet. It kind of feels like a comic book. Jonathan Livingston Seagull by Richard Bach. Oh, this one was by Greg Means, M.K. Reed, and Joe Flood. And that's by J.R.R. Tolkien. Yeah, this is photographs and some text. So it's not really, I don't know, what classifies a graphic novel? Nobody knows. But this is fantastic. It's about a seagull who wants to fly for fun, basically. He wants to be able to do tricks and do epic stuff, basically make art through his flying, but the rest of his flock is basically like, that's not what flying's for. Flying is for like getting food, so stop being weird. So it's about like non-conformity and stuff. It's really good. Amulet by Kazuki Kabuishi? I'm not sure. But it's beautiful. I loved the colors. I really enjoyed a lot of the characters, but I wasn't that attached to the plot. Next is like maybe my favorite graphic novel, Through the Woods by Emily Carroll. This is the spookiest, creepiest, most gorgeous thing of all time. If you are at all intrigued by what you just saw, buy this. It's beautiful. So then we have Mouse 1 and Mouse 2, which I liked, but I didn't enjoy. Like, I appreciated, but I personally didn't love it, the story. Go Dog Go by P.D. Eastman. This was like my favorite book as a kid, and my dad would read this to me over and over and over. It's such a good book. The Light Between Oceans. This is a novel. I enjoyed this, but I didn't love it. Elixir, again, this is just a novel. What is my shelf? It's a giant mess. Elixir by Hilary Duff. And I've been filming this book haul for like 2 hours now, and I'm just starting to lose my mind. I was a huge fan of Hilary Duff when I was a kid, and so when I saw that she had written a book, I had to get it. And I'm not even kidding, I enjoyed it. And then we have Vincent by Barbara Stoke. This was awesome. I bought this in Amsterdam. It's so good. It is a biography. Oh, am I out of focus? It is a biography of Vincent van Gogh's life, and it's so cool. It was so interesting and beautiful and cute, and has a lot of references to his art. It's great. I really recommend this. Then Chopsticks by Jessica Anthony and Rodrigo Corral. This is a novel, I guess, but it's told completely in photographs. It's so cool. Storm by Tim Minchin. This was a famous beat poet that he did. I think if you really like Tim Minchin, this is cool, but if not, like if you don't really care, it's not really worth it because it's kind of the exact same as the animated video that they did. Then I have The Dark by Lemony Snicket and John Klassen. This is gorgeous. I really love John Klassen's illustrations. And then The Hole by Oyvind Torster. So there's physically a hole drilled into this book, and the story is that throughout the book, this little guy has moved to a new house, and there's a hole in his house. So he's like really confused, like, why is there a hole in my house? And he tries to figure out what's going on. I love this. I think this is a 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10. It is, were both 100%. So both really good. This one is Meet Sailor Moon. It's just a book about Sailor Moon. When I was really young, I was obsessed with Sailor Moon, and I would get anything that had to do with her. And this was just like information about the characters. And then finally, we have How the Grinch Stole Christmas by Dr. Seuss. And I really enjoy Dr. Seuss because everybody says he's the best at rhyming, and he is obviously very good at rhyming, but he also just makes up a lot of words. So yeah, basically there's some other graphic novels that didn't have room here, so I just spilled them onto here. So I think I'll just show them as part of this. Petty Theft by Pascal Gerard. It's about a guy who sees a woman steal a book he wrote in a bookstore, and he becomes like obsessed, like, why did she do that? So I thought it was cute. I didn't think it was crazy good. I'm not up late at night thinking about the morals of this story, but I thought it was nice. American Born Chinese. This is a great graphic novel. It's about a kid who basically is Chinese in America and has a hard time accepting that he's different from the white majority. And then Anya's Ghost by Vera Brosgol. It's about a girl who sees ghosts, well, sees one particular ghost. I remember really liking it, but I don't really remember the story very well. So does that speak in and of itself? And then I have this new one. I love it so much, you guys. This is fantastic. I just read this. It's Soppy by Philippa Rice. This started as a webcomic, and it's a collection of little adorable illustrations about what it's like to move in with someone that you really, really love. If you saw these things on Tumblr, you would instantly reblog because they're so cute and adorable. And yeah, this was given to me by my boyfriend for Valentine's Day, and I love it so much. It's so cute. And then finally, I have A Monster Calls by Patrick Ness. Again, I don't really know if this is a graphic novel. It has like huge pages like this of graphics, lots of graphics, but it also just has lots of text. I've seen this book sold as just a novel. It's a lot smaller and just doesn't have any of the photos of it, and I don't understand why they would do that. That makes no sense to me, because it's such a gorgeous object. That's my graphic novel section. So if you would like to go back to the menu and pick another section, click here. If you would like to end this all, click here. What you gonna click? Maybe you won't click anything. That's also an option. You have so many options.